Hi, my name is Juan Carlos, founder of Inspiral Growth. Together with the team, we've launched this segment called Growth Hacks Live. You're probably in the moment when you are defining which are the tasks that you prefer to do the most, and which are the tasks that you wish to delegate to an agent. Tip number one, use your data wisely. How to use your data first? Well, let me share you one tip. In 2017, we were launching some new campaigns with our marketing team back in a company that was a museum. We decided to create something new. We launched a couple of routers in front of our building, and we delivered free Wi-Fi to all the visitors or all the persons transiting in front of our building. That led us to a lot of new leads. People that actually were looking for a free Wi-Fi hotspot, people that were just having some lunch in front of our building in one coffee or a restaurant, and then they decided actually to connect to our hotspot. Through this connection, we were able to, first of all, get their data, and second of all, to deliver to them a voucher, a discount that will track them, that will create some engagement for them to come to our business. One thing that we didn't do that well back then was that we didn't use that data to follow up with some different kinds of strategies like email marketing. So my advice in this, like I mentioned before, using your data wisely, my advice will be that it's great to get data. It's great to have as many emails as possible. But of course, you should also consider what kind of a strategy are you going to put in place in order to convert those potential leads in potential clients and eventually to retain them into premium clients. One of these strategies, for example, can be creating high value content for them. One of these options could be, for example, an ebook. Did you know that in our Growth Hacks, we also offer the possibility to create free ebooks for the people that actually engage with us? Now, my second tip, place all your CTAs, place all your efforts in the same direction. Or, like a quote says, make all your fishes swim in the same direction. If you have all these channels, like social media, you have email marketing, if you have your website, that you are doing a video conference or a video channel like this one, you should make sure that actually all of them are actually going for the same goal. I have seen repeatedly by different clients that they send their social media CTAs to one direction of their website, they send the other one to a different kind of funnel, and they have around 10 different strategies going on, which could be okay as long as you understand which is the final goal of all of them. And to make sure that actually you are not wasting time on one funnel that actually doesn't bring you that much conversion, and that you could put all that energy into create something more effective, something that actually works and aligns itself to your main strategy. So make sure that actually if you're working with an agency, they are also thinking about this, like how are actually they are putting all your fishes aligned, swimming in the same direction. Tip number 3, well, I will say that never be afraid to use new technologies. We always used to talk in the past that it's better to be the second one than not the first one, because actually the first one makes all the mistakes. Well, from the growth hacking perspective, consider that Inspiral Growth focus mostly also in growth hacking. From the growth hacker perspective, I would recommend that it's better to be the first one than to be the last one using it. There are so many things, there are so many softwares, there are so many strategies that actually, of course, we find online, we find it, now, all these kind of gurus and informations about what to apply to your company. That yes, I can imagine that actually it might become overwhelming if you try to do so many things at the same time, test so many things at the same time. But in the case that actually you're already focusing on some specific segment or some specific strategy that you are going to follow, whether it's CRO, SEO, email marketing, SEA, give it or take, my advice will be try to define a small budget at least. Try to define some budget, and when I mean actually budget, you can also consider time, not only money, but also time to define something new, to test something new. Because you never know what actually kind of a strategy that actually it's out there could help you right away to save time, to save time in the future, to convert faster, and of course, to understand what goes better for your business. An example of it, for example, are these kind of new ways of creating headlines, where you can actually use, for example, artificial intelligence to help you find the right headline for your website. So tip number 4. Tip number 4 is about getting feedback and not to be afraid about the answers, from the answers. Most of us, I include myself sometimes, actually, like sometimes we don't like to listen something wrong that we did in the past, an experience, give it or take actually, an action, a strategy that actually failed. But learning from failure is some of the best things that you can do actually in your business. Because actually welcoming failure, it happens. We are not perfect. You should allow your team to make mistakes and to feel okay about it. Because important is not about making a mistake, because you could also translate it like making a mistake means that actually your team, you are taking risk to understand, to learn something new. The problem of failure is if you are repeating them, if you are actually doing the same mistakes over and over again. That's something different. But getting feedback and learning about what you can do better internally as a team, externally with your clients, with your suppliers, with the agencies that you're working, that's something amazing. That's something actually you should always apply in the definition of your DNA, in the vision and the mission, and in all the steps that you should apply, that you learn about how to improve your business. So let's summarize. 1, create a database and use it to create high value content for your funnels, for potential clients. 2, put all your fishes swimming in the same direction. Make sure that all your CTAs are going behind the same goal. 3, make sure that actually you have a defined budget, whether it's time or money, to apply it for new technologies. It can be actually something that actually it could be an experiment for growth hacking. It could be a software actually that might help you understand better how your data could work best for you. And 4, make sure actually that you get feedback. Make sure that actually you have different tools of how to apply feedback to improve your business, whether it's Google Forms, Typeform, some sort of new software on how you can get that feedback that will show you where to learn best. And I believe actually I learned from one book from Bill Gates that actually your worst situations, your worst experiences with your clients are actually the best lessons that you can apply to your business, that you can gain to improve your business. So that's it, guys. Actually, thank you for another week of Growth Hacks Live. I hope actually that this information can help you decide what kind of conversation you are going to have with the agency that you are going to hire, that you can actually start considering what are the points that you need to have clear before even delegating something to an agency. We will be here back week after week with more tips, with more free information and valuable information for you, where is data, where are softwares, where are experiments. We love to share. So if you have any questions, please put your question in the comments. I will gladly see it and actually apply it for the next video. As I mentioned, feedback is very important, and your feedback is very important for us. Have a great week.